Aptos is gaining popularity because of who's backing it. It has raised over $350 million from companies such as FTX, A16Z, and Jump Capital. These are the same companies that invested early on in Solana, and we all know what happened with early investors of Solana. And because of this, Aptos is being dubbed as the next Solana. Now here's the thing. This cryptocurrency isn't even live yet. Right now, as I make this video, it is currently in its testnet. And during the testnet, there are potential airdrop opportunities, which I am going to show you in this video. Aptos was created in 2021 by two former Meta employees, Mo Sheikh and Avery Ching. And Aptos has its own programming language called Move. And they have a goal of becoming one of the fastest blockchains in this space. They have a goal of having a time to finality of less than 1 second and a max transactions per second of 160,000. Will they actually get there? We'll have to wait and see. In this space, everyone claims they can be the fastest they can scale until that time actually arrives. But right now, there's a big focus on making money, of course, right? This is why we have these major backers putting so much money into this project. Like we said, they have raised over $350 million, and the token is not even live yet. To put this into context, Solana only raised $25 million before launch. So of course, there is a financial incentive here. These VC firms, they want to make a lot of money. Be aware though, that when this token does actually start trading live, there could be a dump. So just be aware. But if we are trying to get these airdrops, it's a win-win situation, right? Free money. So I'm going to show you how we can get these potential airdrops. And right now, Aptos is in its incentivized testnet phase with a goal of launching on the mainnet between September and October. And during this incentivized testnet, there are airdrop opportunities. There are going to be 4 rounds of incentivized testnets, and we just finished the second round. And participants of that testnet are going to receive up to 500 Aptos tokens depending on the criteria that they met. Now, there's going to be a third round of incentivized testnets. This is starting in August. We don't have the full details yet, but if you want to go ahead and follow me on Twitter, I will make a tweet when we get those details. But we can look at the previous testnet round for number 2 to see what those requirements were so that we can get an idea. There were 5 steps for testnet round 2. For example, creating a Discord, connecting to the server, providing all of your KYC information, installing and starting up the validator node, and so on. However, there's a huge downside because if we look at the terms and conditions, unfortunately, Aptos tokens can only be given to non-US participants due to regulatory considerations. Yes, once again, us US citizens, we are being left out. But for those of you that are not US citizens, you will be able to participate in the incentivized testnet. But what about the people that live in the United States? Can they still get airdrop tokens? And the answer is potentially yes. We are going to go over some of the apps currently live on the testnet, and potentially we may get airdrops. I've received many airdrops in the past, some of them very lucrative, but I didn't know I was going to receive them. I use DeFi for the sake of using DeFi. Most of those apps I used, there was no reward, but for some of them, there were rewards, and they were very, very rewarding. So the same thing goes for this blockchain, or really any blockchain. Use the blockchains, especially if it's cheap, and especially in this case, if it's free in its testnet phase. And who knows, maybe you will get airdrop tokens of Aptos, maybe you'll get airdrop tokens for the apps you're using, or maybe you'll get nothing at all, but there's only one way to find out. So we are going to first download the Martian wallet. So we're going to head over to the App Store and download the Martian Aptos wallet. Don't worry, I'm going to leave links for everything down below. So I'm going to add to Brave, add extension, create a new wallet, continue, create a password, continue. Then I'm going to record my recovery phrase offline. Do not store it on a computer, and continue. Now that we have Martian Wallet installed, we are going to load it up with free testnet tokens. This airdrop button is not for actual tokens. This is for testnet tokens. So we're gonna go crazy over here. Airdrop, 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 airdrop. And the first app we're going to check out is Vile. This is similar to Compound or Aave. So I'm going to connect my wallet, select connect. And then from here, go crazy. Like I said earlier, in this case, who knows what happens? Maybe we get Aptos airdrop. Maybe we get an airdrop from Martian wallet if they ever decide to have a token, or maybe we get nothing at all. But it is free, so just takes a few minutes, try it out. Maybe you get something, maybe you get nothing. So now that it's connected, we can go ahead and get crazy, right? We can go ahead and supply Aptos tokens. We can go ahead and borrow Aptos tokens. We can head to the faucet and we can get some wrapped testnet Bitcoin. Approve. Go ahead and mint some testnet tokens of USDC coin. Back to the dashboard, let's go ahead and supply some Bitcoin. Again, this is all fake testnet tokens. By now, hopefully you get the point. It's all a testnet. Go ahead, interact with it. Plus, you get practice for using DeFi. I know that there are many of you watching that see these airdrops happening all the time, yet wonder how does it actually happen? This is how it happens, right? Interacting with DeFi. But usually it's with real DeFi, right? Where you have to pay some money. So in this case, it's a testnet. So this is Vile. I'm going to leave links for everything down below. Now we're going to head over to the NFT market, Topaz market. Same thing, connect wallet. And we'll buy one of these NFTs over here. So 1 million Aptos tokens, buy now, approve. Now if I head over to my profile, I can see this NFT. Again, this is all testnet. I can also head over to my Martian wallet, go to NFTs, and I can see this NFT over here. Another app we can have some fun with is Aptos name service. This is similar to ENS domain. So airdrop 1000, let's search for it, and we are going to buy it and approve. And as this ecosystem develops, there will be more apps. Eventually, it will actually be live, so you can go ahead and mess around. I highly encourage you to mess around with DeFi, especially when it is free. And if you want to learn more about domain names, because they're pretty confusing, go ahead and watch this video about everything you need to know about ENS domains.